Hey guys, it's me. I guess this is another little pre-labor diary. This is my official due date, at least by my midwife's count. So 40 weeks today. This is Saturday, October 26th. Another date I did not expect to see without a newborn. We just keep moving past all these dates where, you know, for better or for worse, I have it in my head where I just had a feeling that we would have a baby by now. I know that the baby's gonna come when it's ready, and I think that's okay. It's just getting a lot harder to wait at this point. You know, so just in the interest of, I guess, this being real life with highs and lows, and a real pregnancy with highs and lows, I'm just at a little bit of a lower point right now. Yesterday I started feeling just a lot more, I don't know, I guess just sort of mentally checking out of this waiting game. Feeling super hormonal. I have been really moody. I have been really impatient. I've just been feeling so much more exhausted, so much more physically uncomfortable. It's 80 degrees again here, and I'm not tolerating the heat well. I don't know, just all these little things. Oh, my skin that's been pretty awesome the whole pregnancy has been breaking out. Just like all these little things, and I'm afraid to read into, you know, some sort of hormonal swing as being a sign that things are moving in the right direction, because I've been reading into everything. You know, I just really thought that there would be less of this kind of prodromal labor and these contractions that don't go anywhere and just all that stuff. The second time around, I just thought it would be a little less. So just kind of dealing with that reality. It's too late to start using reverse psychology, I think, and start saying, you know, baby, wait, I'm not ready yet. I feel like when I hear people say that, then they have their babies right away. But I've been feeling totally ready now for several weeks. I've been looking back and regretting sort of stopping work when I did 3 weeks ago, because it's money that I could have made that, you know, I just can't get back. And if I had known then, you know, when I was 3 centimeters dilated 3 weeks ago, that I would still be here 3 weeks later, I would have maybe tried to stick it out for another week. I don't know, live and learn. So anyway, I'm about to go to a midwife appointment. Another appointment where when we made it, we joked that, you know, we would never see each other on this date, but here we go. I'm hoping that she will kind of help me like reframe, you know, my mental state a little bit here, and just kind of put things back in perspective. I do know that, you know, like I said in my last vlog, when I was feeling really good about everything, that where we are is really good for the baby. I'm starting from this point going forward, I'm going to feel more time pressure because my parents come in 10 days. And like logistically alone, we're planning to have our home birth in the apartment, sort of our guest house in the backyard, where, well, it's our only guest space too. So that's the space we're planning to use. And if my parents are here, I honestly have nowhere else to put them. And it would be a lot harder to have the birth and the equipment and stuff in our house, like in our living room or whatever. Besides the fact that I really feel like it's important this time for our family to have at least a few days where it's just the 4 of us figuring things out before we have visitors. So that's something I really hope will happen. You know, I don't like the idea of being on the clock in any way and starting to think about, you know, at what point do I need to get like further testing to make sure my placenta is still okay, and at what point do we just start having to use more of like, you know, I would still try to use like more natural induction techniques, but even just starting that conversation is just something I don't really want to do. So I'm just trying to sit tight for now, like I said, and I'll see what my midwife says. But I don't know, I'm just at a little frustrating point right now. I hope it improves. We're supposed to go to a friend's Halloween party later today that honestly I just never thought I would see. I thought I would be home with the newborn and Mike would take Alice, and that would be a nice break for them. And I just don't feel up for it. I just don't really feel up for anything. Mike and I watched a happy movie, or a funny movie last night, and tried to spend some time crafting, which usually cheers me up. It helped a little bit, but I woke up this morning kind of feeling demoralized again. So anyway, that's where I'm at on my official due date. Hopefully I have you know, a more positive shift in my attitude somehow here soon, or, you know, something happens to kind of pick my spirits back up. But anyway, that's the reality. So that's where I am this weekend. I do thank everybody again for all the words of encouragement and the checking in on me and everything. That does help. Hopefully it's not too much longer.